Hello everyone, thank you for watching. This is Hadrian. Let's play some more Total War Attila in our Eternal Empire series. Things are going decently, only because the Huns are not being nearly as aggressive as a human player would be in their current situation. I mean, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 death stacks, and one half death stack. And I only have basically 2.5 armies in the area to actually defend against them. And there's this one down here. There's Attila as well. So they have plenty of men in the area, but so far they have not really been that aggressive. They've just been kind of raiding, pillaging, destroying these cities slowly. They've burned Corinthus to the ground, which is unfortunate. But again, a human player in this situation would just attack, 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 attack. Would just be destroying me because I don't have any defenses up here. But we're getting kind of lucky with how the Huns are behaving. Meanwhile, the Sassanids left Spahan completely undefended because they thought they wanted to come and attack Seraf, which was cute. I managed to kill the fleet that was blockading me from the sea very easily because you can attack blockading fleets independently of any armies reinforcing from the land, like these. For whatever reason, I can't actually attack these other armies, and even though this one shows as sieging the city. Possibly because it was one of the backup armies. I don't know why I can't attack that one. But the point is, these armies alone are probably not strong enough to stand up to that army, and that army together. On top of that, I have an army in Alexandria that's going to be done building next turn, and they're going to march across and reinforce as I begin to strongly consider moving in this direction and really just crushing the Sassanids once and for all. The Sassanids don't have a lot of territory left, so they're not going to be that strong. They probably have a few death stacks left, but once the Sassanids are gone, the entire story is going to change over here, and I'm very much looking forward to that, believe me. So I've got a little money left this turn from the end of the last episode, so let me look around and see if there's anything else meaningful that I can do. I can't rebuild Seraf just yet. Let's see. Cidamus. I could build a stone cutter. It would reduce public order by a certain amount, but that would really give me good additional wealth. Now, let's go ahead and do that. You're going to see me focus a lot in the coming episodes on some of the secure territory that I have and really building up buildings that give me additional income, because it's just going to make all the difference in the world. All right, so actually, let me go ahead and refund that guy because he's not going to be able to train this turn. Or actually, no, yeah, I'll leave him. I want to have a little bit more money to spend on things here. For instance, we're going to build a cattle herd in Amida. All right, let's go ahead and end the turn. Oh wait, Maximinus Axius Para, governor in Tripoli? No, in the Sahara. Has leveled up. I don't know why I'm going to him this way. End turn. There we go. All right. So what can I do for you? Additional food would be good. Additional wealth, though. That wasn't that big of a boost, was it? Yeah, it's only like 50 gold, so that wasn't good. What about reduced construction costs and public order? The public order would be good. Yeah, I guess I'll go the old route of just doing one skill in each point here so that I can move down towards giving him Vir Illustrious, because he's only 43. If I can have a really impressive governor in place down here in the south, that will help reinforce that whole idea of having strong southern and southeastern territories that are contributing to the economy of the empire, as I have a front line that is more militarized, producing military units, and having smaller, still burgeoning, still developing colonies, because I've got a lot of rebuilding to do as well. Not the least of which is the city of Rome itself. So starting in the next maybe 5 to 10 episodes of Eternal Empire, you're definitely going to see a lot of recolonization happening, and our income the whole time should be climbing and climbing and climbing and climbing, unless something goes horribly wrong, which could happen. Now let's see what the Sassanids do in response to me. Right, yeah, they're definitely pulling some armies back. Where are you going? Yeah, I think I caught them off guard when I took these two cities. All right, they didn't make any moves, but it looks like they got away from Seraf. A rebellion has occurred here, as I was expecting. The Huns, what are you doing? Oh, there's 3 stacks up in that area now. That's interesting. The Huns are behaving weirdly. I don't quite know how to explain their behavior. I mean, they have every ability to just maraud through my territory right now and do a ton of damage. All right, my income is down to 13,000. Scoopy is under siege. I thought it was already under siege. All right, Persis is... All right, this territory where Siraf is currently under threat of rebellion. All right, we're going to go ahead and destroy this levy camp.
We hunger for battle.
Man, all right.
Ready for battle.
I'm going to poke my head up there real quick. And, all right, no one is at Stalker, which I find very interesting. So we could technically take it right now, but we don't have artillery to break through those walls, so I'm not going to risk it. There is a small rebellion, as I mentioned, up here, so we're going to take care of them right now. Bye-bye. All right, problem solved. And we're going to go back here. And public order should continue to improve. I'm going to scrap this carpenter in Spahan. Is Isitis defended? I'm curious. Yes, it is. They've got a death stack there. It's only one death stack. I could probably beat them if I attacked.
I will do anything for Rome.
That's actually kind of tempting. I could probably beat them if I attacked.
It's a good life.
All right, let's...
Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
You know, I was discussing previously that I might, with one of these armies in the area, want to have some artillery just to be able to do extra damage. Actually, wait, I don't have the ability to build artillery in this area, so it's kind of a moot point, isn't it? Crap.
Soldiering. It's a good life.
All right, that's all I need to do there. And I think, yes, this army is ready to march. All right, so we have an army in Alexandria. They're going to move to Ayla this turn, and they're going to continue to march pretty much straight east from Alexandria to do a lot of damage there. Can I do any more armies, or am I at my army cap? Yes, I'm at my army cap. Not surprised. Also, I should be able to leave a duelist now. Not quite, but tell you what, we're going to go ahead and build... Let's see, what can I do here quickly to increase public order rapidly? The reservoir would be fastest. Yeah, let's do that. We're going to build a reservoir and a duelist. And we're going to move this army down to Eudaemon. So public order is going to drop a little bit, but then it should start climbing, and we finally will be able to have those units out of that area. Looks like public order is doing pretty well here. This army is even in a good position to attack these guys. Well, not really. Never mind, they're not, because they have to go all the way around. That's unfortunate. These guys are... This is just a tiny little army that's been floating around our territory for the longest time. It's frankly kind of annoying. But what can you do? All right, we're going to build up some cattle herds here. This is an infertile province, so we just need pure cattle. Now let's see.
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, see, that's so tempting. That's just one stack. I don't know if there's another one in the area, though, and I would hate to suddenly be outnumbered and make a stupid move. I could go down and take Stalker, though, with this army. I don't know.
Ready for orders.
I kind of want to hit Isitis right now. This is a full stack of 20 troops, but this is an advanced Roman army as well. We've got some artillery that we can use. I don't know what they have. They might have some artillery too. I don't know where their other armies are, but that's an opportunity to kill a major Sassanid stack. I'm going to go for it. Please don't have another stack in the area. Good, they don't. Alright, it does... Actually, it says they are being reinforced. By who? Alright, let's just encircle for a second. Alright, if I got away here, I could move back to Spahan. I could. Despite the fact that previously I did something like this with another army in the area, and it didn't work. I think because I moved them off the road. I think that's what happened. I didn't realize there was a road right there, so I was just stupid. So, oh no, this is just one of those massive garrisons. I think that's what it is. This is the Sassanid... No? I don't... Yeah, I don't understand. I guess this is a garrison army, and this is the actual army that's present. They have a bunch of artillery. Huh. They have a bunch of cavalry, too. So, yeah, we're going to break the siege, and we're going to just go back to Spahan, which we can do. All right. That wasn't as wildly in our favor as I'd hoped. Alright, let me look around here and see if there's anything else that I can break down. There's probably not, but good to double check. Looks like they are leaving Serdica alone, so I'm going to do a little bit of repair there, just a little bit, and see if maybe they keep leaving it alone. Yeah, the Huns are just behaving weirdly. Let's see if there's any other Hunnic stacks anywhere. They would be on the borders here. Yeah, there's 3 here. That scares the crap out of me. In one more turn, though, I'm going to have 3 armies here in a really good position to help defend. I'm going to have those armies right next to each other just in case. Alright, so this army's moving across. They're in Ayla right now. I have a champion that is on his way to over here. So we're going to move him to Ecbatana. And I pretty much don't have any money left. Let's take a look at the positions real quick, see if there's anyone that we can put into the minor military count positions. Anyone at all. Doesn't look like it. Crap. We really need to have a son, a legitimate son, with Eutropius Cantius Symmachus. I hope we do. Anyone with loyalty issues at present? No, we're in pretty good shape loyalty-wise. Let's go ahead and end the turn and cross our fingers that the Huns don't go all crazy on me. If you're thinking, like I kind of am, that it's a little disappointing that that big of a Hunnic force is not just absolutely destroying me right now, trust me when I say the battles will still be insane, actually trying to finish them off. I'm going to fight lots of the battles against the Huns, especially when I'm fighting against Attila. There's going to be a lot of battles like the one we had in episode 51 that was so close. Even though we won it, it was still devastating. That's going to happen more than once, I think. So there's still going to be plenty of good stuff to watch. What are you doing to Spahan? They're trying to infiltrate their city. All right, let's see what they do with their armies here. Yeah, I want to see if I can mess around with their agents using my champion that I'm sending to the Ecbatana area. And then once he has evolved his skills a little bit, I can move him over to assist in Alexandria. And Alexandria will be a good kind of backup training area. Okay, Huns, what you doing? Attila kind of seems like he has his eye on... Okay, the Huns didn't do anything. I want to check on the Western Roman Empire too, but Attila kind of seems like he has his eye on Thessalonica. He's been kind of dancing around that area for a while, but the Huns are kind of content to raid me right now and just take money from me that way. All right, small rebellion has happened near Siraf. We need to take care of that. All right. All right, so Scoopy's under siege again, not surprised. All right, now we're going to move this force to Dumatha. Public order is doing very well in this area. I'm going to bring this army down really quick and see if I can chase those guys towards Hyra, which I was able to do. Let's... Ah, damn it! I crossed that river, and now I can't get back to Susa this turn. That is just the most annoying thing. All right, I'll put them in Meshan. Meanwhile, we're going to let these guys finish off that tiny little army. Goodbye. Bye-bye. All right, back to Hyra for you. How's Isitis looking? Still defended? Oh, yeah. Definitely defended. All right, we're going to demolish that because, again, we don't really need recruiting ability in this area. We should be just fine. Let's see. Public order here is doing great. That's awesome. Don't have to worry about keeping an army here anymore. Speaking of that, let's go ahead and move this army into... Ooh, I can move the army all the way into Zafar, which means this army can move on Omana. So that's what's going to happen. We're going to send them this way. This army is going to move all the way up to Zafar and hold down the fort here so that there's no rebellion. And this army is going to continue to march this direction.
Advance.
I'm going to try to minimize their attrition by staying close to the coast where it's a little bit more temperate and not quite so much desert. And then we're going to move this direction. That's going to happen very soon.
We hunger for battle.
Oh yes, we have this rebellion. Let's go ahead and take care of it. Goodbye. I'm generally not fighting the rebellion battles just because there's not much to see. They're just tiny little battles that happen over and over and over again. Alright, gonna level you up. And the army leveled up as well, which is great. Give them additional points.
We hunger for battle. Ready for orders.
Alright, I have a lot of money. And I need to make sure that I've fully trained up all the units that I can.
Are you ready to serve Rome? Sign up, lads, for a good and glorious life.
I feel like... Was it Corinthus? I feel like there's a city over here that I had set up as able to build artillery. And now it's not anymore. Weird. Alright, well, we'll just stick with those cavalry for now. What else do we need to do? Oh yes, you are almost where you need to be. Go ahead and move to Arbella. This spy also needs to mess with some people, so we're going to bring him to Omana and see if he can do anything to back up that army.
Ready for battle. At your command.
If I'm ever jumping around the map like this, once again, and you want to know where I am, just look right here. It'll be pretty easy to see what's going on with the
Ready for battle.
minimap, as long as you keep tabs on that. Alright, so this army needs to stay in rapid march mode because they're going to keep moving east as rapidly as possible. So probably next turn or two, you're going to see the Sassanids go south really quickly. Alright, so now I have money again. Let's take advantage of it. I need to have more of a religious influence in this area because this province is still... It looks like Arian Christianity is really strong here for whatever stupid reason. So let me build a... let's build a statue of the divine here, and then in Oxyrhynchus, I want to make sure that we continue to produce a lot of food in Alexandria, so we're going to have fields there as well. And we have lots of money still to spend. Come to think of it, yes. I remembered spotting this a bit ago. The city of Ptolemais in Libya is an olive oil producer, and I haven't had olive trees set up there, so we went ahead and took care of that. And then where else might there be a food shortage? There's definitely a food shortage in Dardania. Let's finish repairing Serdica. Scoopy's under siege, so we can't repair that. Any other trade jetties that need to be upgraded, maybe? This is a fishing jetty. Fishing jetties, it's helpful to have those upgraded as well, because that helps, of course, with food. Oh, hey, trade jetties, very good. Oh, here's another one. Perfect. All right, and that's all of our money. So what can we do? Have we done everything with our armies this turn? I think we have. Let's have a look, just to be sure.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so we have...
We hunger for battle.
Yeah, that army's going to be able to move back up to Susa in the next turn.
Ready for
Tell you what, I'm going to move this army over to Susa, just to be safe,
watch.
just so that these armies are a little closer together.
We hunger for battle.
And let's end the turn and see what events befall us. Ah, I forgot to check in the Western Roman Empire. I always say I'm going to do that, and then it never happens. I'm sorry. As I hit my fork. Oh well. Alright, so once again, the Sassanids did almost nothing. They do have a stack up near Raga, so they're threatening to do some damage there. Alright, they broke the siege on Scoopy, the Huns did. Attila, they look like they're withdrawing. These forces are on their way out, including Attila. Now they're all raiding in the hills, but what are you doing, Attila? You had every opportunity to kick my ass, and you're not doing it. Alright, now this diplomat's going to mess with me. I'm serious. This is like... I love Total War Attila and Total War Rome 2 so much, but the slow agent animations, when you have every other animation sped up, is just one of the most annoying things in the world. Because you've got everything flying by, and then all of a sudden... one agent is able to slow your game down to the nth degree. It's just a little bit silly. It seems like something that could be so easily patched, and yet they don't. Alright, our income is down to 10,000. Then that's why we had a bunch of people leave office. So let's fix that real quick. Mindonius Canis needs to be our new commander-in-chief. Gnaeus Silos, our master of offices. This guy needs to be a new master of soldiers. This guy can be a military count. He's probably not going to be happy about it, though, because it looks like he's eligible for much higher positions. Too bad. Okay. Now let's take a look around and see what kind of recruiting we need to do, if any. Alright, we're actually in a pretty good position now to be able to do some stuff offensively with these armies. But I'm not going to. We're just going to leave these armies here for now and let them maintain this defensive posture. One thing I could do is I could send them down to reform Corinth, but I feel like Attila would be opportunistic and would because they'd be isolated. So, probably not going to do that. Alright, I'm going to move this army to Spahan. Going to move this army back to Susa. I'm going to move this army in Hyra to Meshan. And then we have this army here. And I'm going to bring them to Ctesiphon. Because it's looking like they might be getting some funny ideas near Raga. And if I can move this advanced army into position here, they're out of the desert, so they're going to regain their numbers in the coming turns. Okay, this guy might even be able to mess with some people now. Not just yet, but he's going to be close. I'm going to move him close to Raga. And he's going to hang out there. Can you hit Omana yet? Not quite. You're not quite in range, but you will be next turn. So we're going to move you there. You can get to Omana, though. So, anyone you can mess with? Evidently not. That's disappointing. Alright. So we have those two armies hanging out here. They're going to continue to do that in the Carthage area. This army in Zafar. Is there any other recruiting I can do? Doesn't really appear so. So I just have more money to spend. Yeah, this is where the Marib Dam is, so a wheat farm is still good. Let me go ahead and upgrade that wheat farm. And then Ctesiphon, I'm going to go ahead and convert to a Roman city. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to upgrade the Sacred Shrine here. That's even more important. In Seraph, we're definitely going... Alright, looks like public order is improving in Seraph. We're going to build... What is needed the most? We're going to build a statue of the Divine in Seraph so we can start bringing Roman religion to that area. Spahan definitely needs waterworks so that we have better sanitation in this area. I'm just so shocked that Attila is not giving me more of a hard time right now. He has every ability to give me a really hard time and make my life miserable. And he's kind of leaving me alone. I'm not going to complain, but it's just like, okay. All right, in Raga, it looks like we can do some building, but Raga might be about to be attacked, so I'm not going to waste any money on an area that might get attacked and my money wasted. Because that would suck. That would annoy me. Okay, I'm definitely going to upgrade this leather worker, and that's all my money. Gnaeus Artorius Silo. Oh, one of our governors is leveled up. So he's very close to having Vir Illustris, which is awesome. He's going to be a much, much better... How old is he? He's 49? That's good. So he might still have about 10 years on him. If he levels up soon-ish, we'll actually be in a pretty good position. I'm going to end the turn, and then maybe after this turn is done cycling, we'll go ahead and cut this episode here. I think I just saw 81% Greco-Roman paganism in Libya, which is incredibly good. Yep, there it is, 81%. It popped up for a brief second. There it is. Yeah, I can pull it up if I leave the mouse there. So yeah, Libya has turned into a really, really big kind of boon for us, which is historically cool because Libya was known as the breadbasket of the Roman Empire. So it's not really a bread basket so much per se as it is a money basket at the moment. It's a money bag, but it's that does show that we're actually restoring the Roman Empire to its true self by virtue of having... Okay, interesting. They're moving this direction now. It's not going to be enough, guys. All right, what are you going to do? That's the big question there. He's just kind of dancing around. He didn't do anything. And once again, I forgot to check on the Roman Empire. I am going to check on the Roman Empire before the end of this episode. It's going to happen. All right, the Mason are... All right, yeah, they're coming out here to mess with me. Big surprise. Hopefully they don't kill the general. Wouldn't really affect anything. Oh, man, I can't wait to finish off the Mason. These agents of theirs are just really ticking me off. Okay, they're done. Thank God. And that's the turn. Let's see what the game has for us. Oh, yeah, Legio. I think this is... They must have managed to kill the army that was on its way. So we're just going to appoint a taskmaster, 24-year-old taskmaster. Okay, so they didn't kill the leader. He did. Their champion did assault my garrison, though. Now I should be able to try and attack, though, so we should be okay. Ah, an unscrupulous rival has spread foul rumors about a member of your family. Give the order and they'll be silenced. Pay him off. All right, let's take a second to make sure all of our ranks are filled. Okay, we're going to have this guy be the master of horse. And can we do anything? Yep, they're going to be military count. Yeah, this was our guy, Septimus Taurus, that got hurt. That's annoying. All right, I said I would look at the Roman Empire. Here they are. The Western Roman Empire only still exists. Ooh, a lot of chop there. That's weird. What's going on? Oh, man, this game needs to be optimized. Anyway, so this is the last of the Western Roman Empire. This is all that's left of them. I mean, and our relationship with them is deteriorating too, because, I mean, we haven't really been associating with them for a while. I don't even think we're trading with them, are we? Yeah, actually we are trading with them, but despite that, our relationship with them is deteriorating because I think they know that I have my eyes set on their legacy. So, anyway, on that note, I will go ahead and cut this episode here, and in the next episode, we will continue to push back against this Hunnic advance and finish off the Sassanids as well. I would imagine next episode, or the one after that, we should be able to make some very, very bold moves against the Sassanids and maybe finish them off. I will make one more note, one little... I'm kind of sad to have to say this, but, you know, in the initial episodes, I hope this isn't too deflating, but in the initial episodes that I recorded, that I'm re-recording now, one really cool thing that happened is the Sassanids really threw their final armies at me in this climactic battle. Like, it was 3 major stacks versus 2 of mine. I was outnumbered like 3-2, you know, so it was quite a battle, and we won it, and it was a really cool kind of climactic battle to end the struggle with the Sassanids. I hope that happens in this new run, now that I've fixed the issue with the cursor not showing up and all that. Because that would be awesome. I mean, we still had a lot of good fights against the Sassanids, so I'm not going to be too sad if it doesn't happen, but it sure would be great if it did. But anyway, this episode's run for 30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this one here. Thanks very much for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I upload new episodes in Eternal Empire every day at noon Eastern Daylight Time, which is GMT-4 for those of you not in the States, and comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you in a bit.